got to ask Nicki this. Hey, Nicki Minaj, you have a child. You have a husband that you want people to believe is a changed man. But here he is standing outside in the cold with a bunch of other dudes. This man is on a certain list. And you know what he's going to do. And you're okay with it. Kenneth Petty is not going to do anything unless Nicki Minaj co-signs it. This man does whatever this woman tells her to do. It tells him to do. It tells her to do. Well, he's acting like a her. And again, I have defended Nicki Minaj on certain things. I've told y'all, to me, Nicki Minaj is the standard for female rappers, especially over the last 10 or so years. The only one has gotten close is Cardi. That's why her and Cardi have issues with each other. Because Nicki saw her as a direct competitor. But the thing that stopped Cardi B was, one, the pandemic. And also the fact that Cardi ran out of steam very quickly after Bodak Yellow. And she married Offset. And once Cardi B married Offset, she got comfortable. Cardi B got extremely comfortable when she married Offset. And she stopped caring about chasing the top spot for female rap. She got comfortable. She fell into that trap of being wifed up by a rapper, right? Having a family. And because people were pushing Nicki out the way, she never got over that. You had the incident. This photo right here was taken before they really had issues with each other. But what I want to know is this. What did him standing out there accomplish? You look bad, sir. And your wife knew you were going to do this. And she okayed it because he wouldn't have went out there. Okay, Jay Thomas, that's cool. He would have never went out there if she never would have co-signed it. This man owes this woman everything. This man owes her so much that he's willing to put his freedom and his life on the line. This guy, Kenny, could have lost his life. Or he could have went back to jail. Behind doing this. Offset was at Casanat's house doing a sleepover. They literally live streamed this guy doing a sleepover. He was nowhere near where they were at. And again, I mean, I know you want to look tough, but bro, you're on a certain list. You were jailed for a certain thing. This ain't the time to be acting tough, man. You look crazy out there. And there's no sugarcoating this. You can't try to explain this away. That looked bad. That was a bad look. And Cardi should know that. And I see that Cardi used this as an opportunity to promote one of her songs. I believe it's called Big Difference. She used this as an opportunity to promote her song. I told y'all, Nicki understands music. She understands trending and getting people to, promote her music. But still, like, this is your husband. This guy is on a certain list, and he's out here looking for action for a guy that wasn't even nowhere near where he was at. That's why I said look back. Offset wasn't even there. Offset wasn't even there. And again, I've defended Nicki Minaj on certain things. But maybe you see this is why she got with Kenneth Petty, because she knows he's willing to do this. You see a man with something to lose is not going to go out there and risk his freedom and his life to impress nobody. But if you're a guy who's registered on a certain list, right? You don't have no income. You don't have a job. The woman that you're with is taking care of you. You're willing to go look crazy. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. And these guys got to understand that that woman sees you as replaceable. Contrary to what you may think, Kenneth, she sees you as replaceable. And you're out there risking everything for what? For her approval? That's not masculine. That's not what alpha males do. Alpha males don't stand outside in the cold with a bunch of other dudes talking tough for the internet. The internet. All this was for the internet. You have to move differently. And they were moving like internet trolls. This guy pulled a 6'9" where he's like, I'm outside, until somebody caught him outside. All of this was for the internet. And if you look up what's going on, this guy is getting flamed. He's getting clowned, disrespected. Your husband. This is an L. Y'all can try to justify it all you want to. This is an L. You took an L, man. And looking at more of the information that's come out with the dude, he's kind of backtracking like, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this got started. But you were out there talking tough like y'all really about to put hands on Offset. Like, I tell you, black men are some of the dumbest people out here. You know, I'm not intimidated by tough talkers on the internet. When I see people talk tough on the internet, I feel comfortable. I feel safe because I know that they're just all talk. I've been around people who talk tough. They're not tough people. They're the scariest one in the room. The scariest one in the room is the one who talked the loudest and talked the toughest. Because as soon as you test their chin, they're going to be backtracking. As soon as you are ready to put hands on them, they're backtracking, they're backing down, they're talking about his jokes. They don't want that smoke. They don't want their jaw tested. They don't want you to put hands on them. They don't want you to knock them out. It's all about the internet. And again, the internet, black men get on the internet and make complete fools of themselves. We talk about black women making fools of themselves, but when it comes to you black males, y'all get on here at a level I've never seen, and you get on here and you talk tough. You know how many videos there are of black men losing their lives trying to call somebody out on like Facebook or IG Live? They're trying to call people out and somebody pulls up on them. You make yourselves targets for what? Because you want to act tough in front of people you don't really know like that? From my experience, the toughest talkers are always the weakest. Always the weakest. Because we know they're not going to do anything. We know it's all talk and no action. Because they're not strong people. They're weak people. And Cardi B and Offset in that moment made y'all look crazy. And it looks like Nicki is still hot years later over the fact that people wanted to push her out of the way for Cardi B. Cardi B was never going to be Nicki Minaj. Cardi B got comfortable. The moment she got married to Offset, she was comfortable. She didn't care about being, the top female rapper. She gets on the internet and tries to be a troll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that didn't matter to her no more. And Nicki should have understood that. Nicki should play the long game and understand that Cardi B does not have it. She's not it. This is why the industry is trying to push these other women like Meg Thee Stallion and right, Ice Spice and Glorilla, not Sexy Red. Like none of them have the sustainability as a Nicki Minaj. None of them. You have to play the long game. And that's the thing. Women don't play the long game. Women get jealous and insecure and they start to lash out and they use the men in their lives in order to do it.